My filming room, office, is now a laundry room temporarily. So this isn't gonna be a super long video. We'll be doing full face in drugstore slash affordable makeup. That video should be coming soon, but I kind of wanted to just like show you what I bought. Didn't feel like cleaning out the office, so we're in my bed. Have you ever put too much highlighter on? Me, AF, all the time. Whatever, fine. Protein break. A lot of stuff came from Ulta, duh. Also had some Walmart stuff, also had some CVS stuff. What I wanted to do was buy a bunch of stuff that I could create a full face with using affordable products. A lot of people reached out to me, and by a lot I mean like 5, told me that yes, while a lot of the stuff that I show is super cool, it's kind of expensive, and I get that. I want to show you stuff that you can afford too. So the first product that I have was pretty difficult to find ingredients wise. I'm a total hypocrite when I talk about ingredients because I don't want parabens, but I also want a cheeseburger. While I absolutely love talking about what's good for you and things that are healthy for your skin, I want you to know that I don't use completely organic products. I myself have not had adverse reactions to the products that I use. You may be different, so if you need to use just strictly organic, I totally get it. The products I'm showing you now are not organic. The products I've used in my videos in the past are not all organic, so you make the call for yourself. Primers. It was very, very difficult to find primers that were not just all filler, whether it be NYX or Maybelline or CoverGirl. Any primers that I found were pretty heavy on just fillers, fillers, fillers. One that I did find that I will be using is the e.l.f. Aqua Beauty Aqua Primer Mist. This guy right here. This one was so inexpensive. I did some research on it and it says you can use it as a primer and as a setting spray, so I will be using this for prime and set. Oh, here we go. For foundation, I will be going with my tried and true L'Oreal Infallible. I've talked about the Pro Glow Infallible in a video before. This one, of course, 24-hour wear. I absolutely love this as like my day off, not so expensive makeup. For setting powder, I will be using a NYX setting powder. That is something that I actually have in my cabinet right now, so I'll be pulling that out for the video to kind of add some sort of a powder to my face. I picked up the Stay Matte But Not Flat from NYX, and this is in the color Natural. I like it. If I don't like it, if it's a little bit too light, I should be okay. If it's a little bit too dark, I can just use it, you know, towards the end of the summer. It's fine. So I'm swatched this when I got home. It's a little bit too light for my skin, but we're gonna give it a shot. So for contour and bronzer, I will sound like a broken record. I did have to go back to NYX for a lot of the products. This one had a puncture wound, but I bought it anyway. You'll see that. And this is the NYX bronzer, and this is in medium. Use some of the NYX bronzers and have in the past. They are more brown than they are reddish toned, and I will open this so you can see it. Okay, here we go. So, this one here. It's already been swatched. It's fine. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. So here is the bronzer. It is a good brown tone. You're probably seeing a little bit of red because of the camera, but I do promise you it's going to be a little bit more of a brown tone. It's probably the least orange I could find. Another suggestion a lot of people had was the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Now, I have used that bronzer in the past. The only problem with that bronzer is it breaks me out. I purchased a blush from e.l.f. and this one, I wanted to give it a shot. Let's try a cream blush. And this one is the Peach Perfection Beautifully Bare blush from e.l.f. So this one is a cream blush, and let's see if we can get it open. Again, there was not any swatches available to try this one. I looked at the container and I thought this is a really pretty color for summer. So, hasn't been swatched yet. Yay, win. Okay, color payoff isn't bad. It's very thin, but it feels like it almost goes to like a cream to powder. Like there's not a ton of like oiliness to this, which is pretty good. So you can see there, it's bringing out the blue in my vein beautifully. It is a really pretty color, and next to that bronzer, I think it's gonna look really nice and summery. So I'm excited to give this a shot. I did read a couple reviews on this, and it said that you're gonna have to use it pretty generously, which is totally fine. I'm ready for that. For highlighters, I did purchase 2 of those. They were new, and it was buy one, get one half off at Ulta. It's like win-win for me. I did get one called Savannah Nights from the Revolution Pearl Lights Loose Highlighting Collection. So this one is pretty dark. I probably won't use this on myself, and if I do, maybe like just right on my shoulders if I do something sleeveless for the summer, which is rarely. This one will be for my kit for my darker skin tone gals. I will be using this one here for myself. This is the Pearl Lights in Peach Champagne, and this one shoots out like a firework when you open it. So just be careful, because I did already open it and play with it a little bit, but the highlight in this is, honestly, it's gorgeous. Let's see what the staying power is going to be when I do my video tutorial. I'm going to be doing check-ins that entire day, so you'll be able to kind of see it in the morning, in the afternoon, and then in the evening. This is the highlighter. I'll show you there, and it is a beautiful glow. So you'll get quite a bit of pigment in very little bit. I feel like that container is going to last me a really, really long time. It was pretty difficult to try and find a eyeshadow primer. The drugstore brands, really the only one that I found was, again, the one from NYX. So I did end up purchasing the NYX eyeshadow base. I did get it in a natural color. It's probably a little bit too dark, or maybe it's right about the same as my skin tone, but I figure it's gonna have shadow put on top of it, so I just got their original natural formula. I have not used this before. I am a bougie gal when it comes to prestige or higher end cosmetics. I do like my shadow insurance from Too Faced. I also really, really, really love the primer potion from Urban Decay. Smashbox is one of my favorites too for their primer, so I will give this one a shot and see what I think. For eyeshadows, I did pick up a brand new palette. This one just launched with e.l.f., the Mad for Matte eyeshadow collection, and you can see the colors here. I'll go ahead and open swatch a couple. So they are all matte finishes. I feel like that would be safe, and I wanted to get a palette that I would use again. I'm not one for returning. I don't like to return products after I've already used them. If I absolutely hate them, I will return them, but with these, I feel like because I'm doing this as an experiment or as a trial series, I won't be returning any of these products. I'm probably just gonna gift them, just because I would hate for the economy to suffer, because I just feel like playing on a video. So we'll try out the purple. I'm gonna swatch it on my wrist. So that purple is that really deep plum color there. Sorry guys. That really deep plum color there. And the color payoff is not bad, actually. So that's what the swatch showed. Honestly, I'm a little bit orange for my self-tanner, so the colors are gonna look kind of funky on me anyway. I think the color payoff will be pretty good with these. We'll give them a shot. I do like the density of the container. It's pretty thick, and it's more of like a metal container, which is really nice. So I feel like that'll be kind of durable if I do decide to travel with this, if it works out. So we'll give it a shot. We'll do a full eye look with this. We'll do like a kind of natural smoky eye, just so I can show you something that everybody can achieve. So for brow products, it's pretty hard because you can't really swatch a lot of these in the store. The Gimme Brow from Benefit, or I'll use the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit as a brow gel. This one is called the Make Me Brow from Essence. So I'm gonna give this one a shot. If I was a terrible person, I would open this and put it on my hand and then close it and put it back on the shelf, but I'm not. So I actually didn't swatch this in the store, so I'm hoping it's the right color. I did get the lightest one that they had, so it's more of like a soft brown, medium brown color. For the brow products, I wasn't able to swatch these in the store. Again, like I said, I could have opened them. I could have swatched it. If I didn't like it, put it back, which is probably what happened with someone who touched my bronzer. This here, I did get 2 different colors. I got the NYX Tame and Frame, and this is a brow pomade. I figured I'd go with the pomade since pencils are a little bit harder to find the right color, and with the pencils I found from a lot of the affordable brands and the drugstore brands, the color was kind of off. Like, not a lot of the colors were ash toned, and I do have more ash tone in my hair right now. They were more warm toned or reddish toned as far as the browns go, so I really didn't want to take my chance on something that I'll never use again. So I did purchase 2 colors of the NYX because 2 of these doesn't even equal 1 of my normal brows from Benefit. I did get the color chocolate, and I also got the color brunette. So the brunette is here and the chocolate is here. And I want to use as many affordable tools as I can as well. I don't have a lot of like drugstore brushes, and I didn't want to have to buy the entire e.l.f. collection, so I will be using BH cosmetic brushes and Morphe brushes for my tutorial. I'll be using affordable brushes, anything under $10, and that's what I'll show you in the tutorial. That way, if you do like any of the tools I use, if you are on a budget or you can't afford the normally really expensive brushes from like IT Cosmetics or say Tarte Cosmetics or Urban Decay, then you can purchase these and save yourself some money. The brow brush that I purchased was the e.l.f. Beautifully Precise Eyebrow Duo Brush, and this is the brush 203. This is the most similar to my Anastasia brush that I normally use, the number 12 brush, which also has the brush and the spoolie on the other end. So I figured I'd get something that's kind of similar to it, and that way I'm not completely taking myself out of my comfort zone. I looked for something with similar bristles. The only thing is this one does have a little bit longer bristle than my Anastasia one does. Gosh, you should have reminded me. Been like, hey, you forgot concealer. So I just looked in my bag, and the concealer I'll be using, surprises from NYX. You knew that. So it is the NYX CW4 concealer, and this one is the HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I have heard really great things about this, and while it's probably not as good as my Shape Tape, we'll still try it. This one is going to be a little bit more to my natural skin tone. So with this concealer, this one is going to be a little bit more true to my skin tone. It's not going to be as bright. I did purchase another color about 2 weeks ago before I even thought about doing this video, so I might see if that one works a little bit better than this one does. This one, when I came home and swatched it, it was a little bit too dark. But this is all trial and error. It's pretty hard, especially because some of these products on the affordable side of Ulta, or even when I went to CVS, they don't have testers. You know, Walmart doesn't have testers, Target doesn't have, it's very hard to find products that will work for you without actually opening them in the store and using them before you take them home. For my eye products, I will be using one that I've already used before and one that I haven't. The L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, and I did get this one in waterproof. I have had a little bit of trouble with this one in the past, smudging, so I figured let's give the waterproof one a shot. With the eyeliner, I went for one that I have never ever tried, and it hurt me not to just buy a NYX one, knowing that it would probably work out really well. I wanted to try something completely out of my comfort zone, so I did get the Maybelline liner. I'm like, how many names do you need for an eyeliner? But look, I mean, Maybelline gets me with this packaging. I'm like, what? All of this writing, not that, it's the name. It's the 110 Black Maybelline New York New Master Precise by Eye Studio Ink Pen Eyeliner, Ink Intensity, Continuous Flow, 12-hour wear. Okay, like, we get it. We'll give this one a try, see how it works. It hurt me not to just go buy my NYX, which is tried and true, and I absolutely love it. Pretty long. So if you see the picture there, I wanted to get something kind of funky, and this one says it makes little fancy pants designs. Not that I might be doing some designs in this video, but we'll see where, you know, the day takes us. For lips, these were just on sale with NYX at the store, so I ended up buying 2 because, again, with the plastic, you can't really see what the color is. The colors Rose, Daphne, and Natural. Either one of these hopefully will match the lipstick and the lip gloss that I bought. And the lipstick that I bought was the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick. And this one is in the color Poet. and I'll swatch it for you on some space that I have available. I do like the applicator. The applicator is going to be that teardrop applicator with the space in the middle, which actually applies liquid lipstick beautifully. I like how thin this one was when I swatched it earlier when I got home. There it is. So there is the lipstick. It's a gorgeous color. I mean, it's a really pretty pink. I think it's just gonna kind of match my lips that I have now. Give it a nude look since we're gonna do a little bit more of a smokier eye. And then for gloss, I bought a tried and true lip gloss called Tiramisu from NYX. And this one is the Butter Gloss. I am a big lip gloss girl, as you already know, because, you know, Buxom owns my heart. But I was like, let's go back to my NYX roots. This is what I used before I fell in love with Buxom. So I knew I would use this again, which is why I kind of cheated and bought this one, because I want to make sure if I buy a gloss, I will wear it again. So let's do this. We are going to do the tutorial on the next video. This was just kind of like a haul just to show you what I got. So I really hope you join me on the next video and watch the tutorial. I'll be doing a step-by-step on how to apply these drugstore affordable products. I hope you find some stuff you love and you can mix it in with your higher end to save you some money, and who knows, maybe I'll find some stuff that I love and I'll switch over to the more affordable brands. So I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.